In this video, I'll tell you exactly how you can save your sales team and everyone in your sales team at least 1 hour per day by automating your emails. So as you probably know, you probably have a bunch of different email accounts, 10, 20, 30, depending on the size of your sales team. And it's really annoying to always keep up with them, and mostly because most emails are irrelevant, but you need to always check because some of them are relevant and some of them are urgent. And what we've written here is, what we've basically done here is a script that basically only contacts you if an email is actually important. So this will take the kind of anxiety out, because then you're never going to miss an important email again, and you're not going to get notified by irrelevant emails. So this is a big game changer for what we've seen. So this is split into two parts. So this is on Zapier. And firstly, we just have the email trigger where we basically say if a new email comes in, send it to this webhook. And this webhook is actually also us that we've set up. And the reason we're doing this and not just in one big step is that you will have a bunch of these smaller ones for all your different email accounts. So we'll connect all your different email accounts and send all of them to the same pipeline here. So this one you will just copy for all your different email accounts. And then right here, this is where the magic happens. So right here we received the information from here. So let's say a new email comes in, bam, we send it. And what you have to do here to do this is firstly the URL where to send it to is going to be, of course, exactly the same where this one is listening at. So you can see here at test, you can see it's listening to this one. You'll copy this, put it in here. So that's why we're sending. And what are we sending? Well, we're sending data, and we're sending, for example, the body of the email, which is this, etc. So how you do this is just press plus on the data, name it something like body, and then you will have to pick something. So right here, I will pick the body plane from step one. Of course, I already have that, so I'm not going to do it again. But this is the basics of how that works, and then that comes into here every time you get an email. And how we continue from here is going to be that we put it into a ChatGPT AI step. We will choose conversation. Now, I always recommend choosing the conversation step because it's the most adaptable one. This one is basically where you tell the AI itself what it is supposed to do. All the other ones are already kind of pre-done, and they're not done particularly well, I have to say. And here is where you basically prompt them yourself, which is also good because prompt engineering is quite important and nice to learn as well. So how this works, maybe this is a bit overwhelming to start, but the user message is where you would put whatever is the subject of classification, for example, or whatever changes. So right here, I just put it's the email, the sender is this, the subject is this, the email is this. So you can always just put them in here by clicking on here. And what you actually want the AI to do goes here, so into the assistant instructions. And what I said is your job is to decide whether the following email is relevant and needs immediate attention or not. Give it some context on your company, what you do, what you sell maybe, what is relevant to you. And then at the end, it's really important to say this, you're only allowed to either output important or irrelevant, because otherwise it just babbles on, and it's not useful, because as we'll see in the next step, what we're actually trying to filter is if in the reply from step 2, all the way back here, if it contains the word important, and only then we will continue. So if it decides that the email is important, what we're going to do next is I will summarize the email, because I don't want to receive the whole email in a Slack message. That's a bit annoying, it will be too big. And what we're going to do here is, as an action, again, choose conversation as the type. Then put as a user message, put just the body of the email. And then the instruction this time is to summarize the email. So I tell it, summarize the email in one sentence and write it in a way where it's like friendly and between coworkers, so it doesn't go like formal. Put the temperature to 0. I forgot to say that before. The temperature is basically the randomness in the response, and we don't want randomness. And continue. And if we test this, we get a small, summary, right? So right here it says, Zapier was granted access to your Google account. That's the summary of the email. And the next thing would be send a direct message on Slack and choose who to send it to, you or someone else, whoever. And then you write in here, you received an email on, put the receiver email, so you know that if you have like a bunch of email accounts, you know which one to check, who is it from, and what it is about. And then I will test this, and as you can see here on Slack, I got a message, you received an email on your email account, this email account, from this email account, the email is about yada yada yada. So this is really, really nice, because you're going to save so much time and not have to worry about missing important emails. Now, is this going to be perfect on the first try? Is it going to do everything perfectly, always pick the important ones and never pick the irrelevant ones to send you? No. And that's where you have to keep kind of improving over the next few days. Change this prompt in a way where you, for example, tell it, I do not care. So for example, right here, I thought it was important because it is a security email informing me about Zapier getting access to my Google account. But I actually don't care. So maybe I'll write here, I do not care about security emails. I only care about relevant interested customers. And maybe also write, I do not care about, leads that tell me no, that's not relevant, but it's really important that you inform me about leads who want a meeting, etc. So that's where you would put this. Right, hope you found this useful, and tell me what you guys, what else is a big time waste for you guys, for your sales team. We're currently doing videos on different automations that can be immediately implemented. Right, I hope this automation works well for you guys and saves you a bunch of time. If you have problems with this at all, give us a message. Our link is down below. Also, if you want custom automations built for your company, message us as well. Or if you have some ideas for general automations that could help other sales teams or your sales team, definitely let us know. Leave us a comment, and I'll see you in the next one with the next automation.